every time I get suited up. But I just wanted to get back on the mic. I've been working on some different shows the past few weeks, but they kept falling through. And then, like I said, Shaw was gracious enough to host me tonight so I could get this in. And like I said, I wanted to continue on with One Take Podcast Nation, and so that B Meeks, that his baby didn't die, his everything that he poured his blood, sweat, and tears into, so that it didn't pass away with him. But honestly, it's just kind of hard to stick with something when we get a lot of listens to these shows. We had a lot of traffic on the page, but a lot of times nobody really, they don't click like. You don't email us, you don't tweet us, you don't let us know. But it's like all this traffic out here, and I can look at my phone and see I got people rocking with me in different parts of Reynoldsburg pops up, Findlay, Ohio pops up, Dayton pops up here and there. But it's a couple of different locations in Ohio. I'm trying to think of another. We do a little bit of work out in Missouri, I want to say. Milwaukee was always the number one city, B Meeks' hometown. I'm glad that y'all supported that, brother. We get some love in New York. I see some Pennsylvania cities in the top 10 from time to time. California, a couple cities. And then we get a lot of love internationally. So, we see this traffic. We don't know if people listen to the whole show, part of a show, 10 minutes of a show. I kind of got an idea of when a show really works, when it doesn't work. But, we would just really appreciate that feedback. And if that feedback was more, if it was an ESPN or something, and I know I got this defined audience right here, I would have done a show 3 weeks ago. But with it being on social media the way that it is, you don't know what's what. I just really didn't have there was really no impetus for me to come back out here and do a bad show just because I want to rock on when hearing about how my man lost his life. That just it was honestly kind of hard to argue about whether Ohio State should have or should not have been included in the college football playoffs. And I know that this 28-year-old guy who had a lot of bright years ahead of him, that he just lost his life and never even had a chance to fight for it. So it's just taking me kind of a couple of weeks to kind of regroup, see what I want to do. And I'm going to find a way to include B Meeks in everything that I do moving forward. I got some articles coming up on goingfor2.com. The goingfor2.com site is actually transitioning away from totally being a daily fantasy sports site to just being a sports site in general. And then I'm gonna be over there with my entertainment takes, digging into some things that I talk about. But we getting things back together. Hopefully my man Will Shaw here that you heard tonight, I think it's better things for him to come with in the future. Not that tonight was any was a poor reflection or whatever. Like I said, he's one of the dudes I really appreciate talking sports with. It just takes some courage and stepping outside of your comfort zone to really come on here and dig in deep and really express yourself and play ball. So I'm glad that with short notice he came on and spent some time with me. I'm gonna get the show up there later on tonight. We didn't talk about the Christmas games, and I just realized now that he told me he's not gonna be here Wednesday, I was gonna save the Christmas Day games until then. But I'm really not in full NBA mode anyway. But like I said, it's been really great rocking on One Take Podcast Nation.
We're gonna talk big guys versus little guys next time.
Yeah, we're gonna get into this small ball stuff that I really don't agree with, but we ran out of time for it tonight. But like I said, I appreciate all the support that's been out there. Everything that me and B Meeks and the other members of One Take Podcast Nation were able to accomplish over the last 5, 6, 7 months. It was tragic. the way that real life kind of gets involved in fantasy and in the pursuit of dreams and aspirations to do whatever. But that's how life kind of works out. So I got another project that I'm working on. I'm actually starting on it tonight. I'm just gonna dump that on you when I complete it. But like I said, from the Pay Me No Mind show, this is your host Wood. Thanks for rocking with me. Please keep in touch. Find me at paymeno9@gmail.com. Holler at me on Twitter at E_pluribus_wood. Check out some money if you can't put that together for yourself. Or find me at PMNM Haven on Twitter. Let's talk about it. Let's keep moving forward. And you know what I always leave you with? You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And I'm out of here.
Proceed to roll my piece. Backwoods and the onion of green. Burn one, take a break in between.